What's up, watchers? Magnus here, and today we are reading The One Who Parried Death. And yeah, let's freaking check this out. If you want to get notified when I'm streaming, you can join me on Discord, you can put all notifications on, you can do lots of things actually, even though YouTube is horrible at notifying people. Yeah, let's freaking go. Good. I'm impressed you lasted this long. But it's quite a tragedy, even with your shield. You still couldn't protect anyone. Oh. Quite different art this time. Grace, Rose, Lucas. No, I won't let it end like this. Not yet. Not until I defeat you. Good. Good. Struggle as much as you want. But nothing will change. We don't know that. Parry. If this skill is used at the right time, any attack against the user will completely dissipate to the surrounding area. When mastered, the direction of the dissipated force can be controlled. Not unless we try. What? Your defense is truly one of the best. But your attacks feel like nothing. I see, so the problem is that we lost our damage dealers. Oh, God damn it. Is that blood? Ah, shit. Am I fighting like Shadow from Samurai Jack or something like that? Then I'll just have to parry you. I'll just have to use parry. Yeah, controlled. Can you feel this? Let's go. Sending that damage back to you. Magnificent. To use my own attack against me. You haven't truly outdone yourself, hero. Out of all those who challenged me, you are the one who has given me the most fun. What's up, Kaigizo? You're new here? I mean, my day's going pretty well. Oh, and by the way, Tony, too bad you can't be here, but hopefully you can watch it later if you feel like it. I mean, some vacation is always nice. Some free time is always nice. Just chilling and reading. But all good things must come to an end. So how long will you last? How long will you? God damn it. Shit. Is that supposed to be his shield? Damn, there's not much left. Parry. I love this panel. Like burning up the entire menu as well. Or pop-up window, I mean. Is this it? Is this everything you have, hero? And it was just starting to get fun. How unfortunate. But since you gave me such a good time, I'll make sure your death is painless. No, not yet. I can't die. I can't die just yet. I haven't avenged my father. I can't let it end like this. It doesn't matter if I have to fight God to get another chance. I will keep moving forward. What the hell is happening to Parry? That's supposed to be God. Interesting. Very interesting. To be able to parry death. Yo, he parried death? That's what... Okay, so that's why the title is like that. And for... What? And forcefully, probably. Forcefully push back. So he parried his own death. He's just like, nah, fuck this. I'm just parry you. I'm back. At least you're not back as a baby then. The hands of time. What? What happened? My injuries. They're gone. Is this the afterlife? Well, I finally found you. Is everything alright? Why did you run away from the village? Father. He's like, what are you doing? What's wrong? I'm sorry. I did everything that I can to defeat the Demon Lord, but I still could not avenge your death. He's just like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Demon Lord? What Demon Lord? Have you been eating the mushrooms again? What? No! Maybe. What? I'm not sure what kind of nightmare you were having, but you don't have to worry about me. Your father won't die that easily. Why don't we return to the village? I'm sure the other guards are worried about you. I mean, I think the art is creative and pretty good, to be honest. Like, it's different. It's different from the usual re-dice soul leveling, omniscient reader, you know what I'm saying? Why don't we return to the village? I'm sure the other guards are worried about you. What's going on? Am I going back in time? What? Oh. Was everything truly just a nightmare? Or is this perhaps the past? The One Who Parried Death by Schwarzsharp. Dun, dun, dun. Yo, I mean, the art kind of like looks like a painting. Pretty freaking awesome, to be honest. It's more like paint, like. Help! Somebody! Help us! Run! Who said that? Don't just stand there. Don't look back! Run! Let's go, Will. The guards are buying us enough time to escape. Let's go! Will! Will? Are you okay? Yeah. I'm okay. Now I'm okay. Look who's back. I'm glad you found him quickly, Wilhelm. Hey. How are you, Will? I heard about your one skill situation and that you ran away from the village because of it. I know it's hard for you, but running away doesn't solve your problem. Don't worry, Miss Merrill. I'm done sulking. I don't plan on running anymore. I'll be going ahead, Father. To discover he can only have one skill instead of 3 skills. How is he taking it? I don't know. But I'm sure it's difficult. The world just isn't fair. We care so much about how many skills a person can have. That people like Will are forced to live harder lives. Oh, the one skill is back. Ah, shit. All because they had the poor luck to be born with one skill instead of 3. He should just leave. His bad luck might infect the rest of us. Why is he even back? Useless. He'll never get anywhere in life. Poor man. I just hope that he will be able to live a happy life despite it. Unfortunate. After all, there is more to the world than just skills. I see. So I really did return to the past. Back before the world's end. My one and only skill. Parry. I thought all my efforts to master it led to nothing. But to think it would lead me to a second chance in life. I will not waste this opportunity. I will stop the invasion this time. And protect everything that I lost. Yo, hey, I was having this awesome goddamn speech, okay? Ah, you did not just do that. Well, well, well. Look who's back. If it isn't one skill Will. Did you seriously not come up with anything better than one skill Will? Oh my god, you're so creative! I heard you ran away from the village. Yeah, we thought maybe you'd never come back. Made us real sad too. Heck, we even started to miss you. Fortunately, we found us a replacement real quick. Another one skill of defect. Ain't it amazing how easy it is to find trash when you go looking for it? I suppose that must be why they call it trash. You'd be the expert though, huh? Birds of a feather, flocking together as they do. Same as always. Unfortunately, I don't have time to deal with you fools. Take all that one skill crap and scram. I was like, wait, what? That's not the one skill Will I remember. You talk back now, huh? Did you get that confidence from seeing another one of your kind, or Farsight, haste? Maybe you are just plain stupid. You should learn your plays one skill. Sorry, but like, I don't even need a skill to take you down. Wait, did he parry it? Did he like... Yeah, parried to your face. I told you I don't have time. But if you really want to do this, then go ahead. Make my day. Let's make it quick. Skill Farsight. Allow the user's eyes to see things from afar. The more mana you use, the farther you see. Is it like into the future? Or is it just like further? Because if it's just further, then I don't see why he used it. Increase user speed and agility by improving elasticity of the muscles. The more mana you use, the stronger the increase. That sounds more OP. I mean, Farsight is also OP, but like not in that situation. I don't get why he used Farsight in that situation right there. Sit down. Pray. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care what you think of me. Or my skill. But if you try to bother me, I will destroy you. And things won't go down smoothly. You cheeky bastard. Haste. Farsight. Why is he using Farsight? Like, why is he using... That was nothing but a lucky shot. Don't go thinking you're proven shit. One skill people like you are still worthless. You do know that like one skill is still a skill though, right? Oh my god, he's not even using the skill. Keep on dodging. Spin strike. You won't have the time to dodge. When I use all 3 of my skill, it just like run into his foot. Yeah, MC just like, just get away from me. I don't have time for your shenanigans, okay? So, you want a piece of this? Predictable. Farsight and haste. When those 2 don't work, you always bring out your spin strike. Bastard. You think I'm easy to read? Back me up. She's like, I think I'm good. He may have learned some moves. He's got nothing against skill, but he's got nothing against skills like ours. But she also has Farsight. That's right. Torchlight. It don't matter what you do. There's always greater than one. Not particularly true. Like you can, if you only have 1 skill, you can train it to the max. Instead of being a jack of all trades, like I'd let you restrain. Oh, so she's got 3 skills. Got you now, punk. If you'll enjoy reading that much, why don't you try reading the back of my fist? Parry. Spin strike. Yeah, he about to kick himself. Wait. Ah! Whoopsie. Hey. Don't bother me again. Just leave me alone. Capiche? This will be my last warning. Don't think you won, Will. The chief's son ain't gonna take this disrespect lightly. What disrespect? You mean, you towards me? You may have gotten stronger, but against overwhelming strength, your efforts are nothing. Perhaps my efforts are for naught. What's up, Arif? Yo. I could not protect my friends, my family, and my world against that overwhelming strength. But not this time. I have returned back to the past, before the demon invasion and the founding of the 4 heroes of Pandora. I will not waste this opportunity. I don't care how many skills I have, nor do I care if I am born weak. Yo, this is going to change his life forever, right? He's just like, wait, I only have 1 skill as well. I mean, he only has 1 skill and he just beat the people with 3 skills. Does that mean my skill might be more powerful than I thought? What is your skill? I can clean stuff really fast. Can you clean them to death? No. Then I guess you're pretty useless, right? I'll keep moving forward regardless. You know about this guy? Spin strike. Nope. The one who parried death. Yes. Yes. Wait. Please tell me. How can I become strong like you? Are you missing an arm? Just train your skill to the max. I don't know. It's up to you to find your own strength. Yeah, just walk away with your cape just blowing in the wind. I don't know. Are you trying to look cool right now? What? No. What will make it? Shut up. My own strength. Strong. I'm not strong. I too have to find my own strength. To stop the upcoming disaster. The first wave of the demon invasion. What are you doing here, Will? Leave! Run with me, Father. The demon can burn away mana. Skills like conjure mana will all be incinerated. It will be impossible to restrain it. We should... Yeah. Now's not the time, Will. Run with the remaining villagers. As a guard, I will buy you some time. Run! I can parry. Can I? Father will die if I leave him. Why do I only have to have parry? I'm so weak and useless. I need to use my parry. What if I fail? I'm scared. I don't know if I can parry. Doubt. And fear. I won't let it overcome me again. I mean, if you had parried that time, if you hadn't doubted, then you probably would have been dead. I won't let it overcome me again. Well, where you been? I thought you'd be home a while ago. I chose a different path this time. To change the future. Are you finally giving training a chance? Yes. That's good. That's good. I made us something to eat. Do you want some? I'd love to. Is he gonna cry? I didn't know you liked my porridge this much. It feels nostalgic. You had it yesterday. I just missed it, I guess. I see. I'll get you seconds then, Father. Yes? If you encounter a situation with the odds overwhelmingly against you, how do you find the strength to fight back? This is about his one skill. Against overwhelming odds. I can't really say much about it, but believe in yourself and push forward, no matter what. Don't be scared. Live a long life. Well, promise me that you will always believe in yourself. Oh, that's what he said. That's it. And push forward no matter what. But strength is not just about your own capabilities. It's also about the connections you have with people around you. Restrain. When the time comes for you to encounter these overwhelming odds, you can count on them to share their strength with you. I see. Even back then, to protect the village, Father was not alone. Father. No, you don't. Run, Will. Don't let your father's sacrifice go to waste. Is she like, or mine? I said. Thanks, Chief. How are the villagers? They've all escaped, except for Wilhelm's son. I see. Run away, Will. We will stay here and hold the demons off for as long as we can. Damn. So this is it, huh? Yeah. Let's show this demon what we can do. You worthless one skill. Where is my father? Lawrence? The chief is... Did I hear that correctly? Did you leave them? That worthless one skill defeated both of you in combat. Oh, okay. We got ambushed, Lawrence. We were just training when he suddenly attacked us. Enough. I'll take care of him. As the future village chief, it is my duty to root out the bad seeds in this village. Blade. Conjure a blade in your hand made of mana. The strength of the blade increases the more mana you use. Thrust. Imbue your weapon with mana and perform a thrust to a target. The thrust can be performed consecutively, depending on the mana used. Are you telling me you need a thrust skill to thrust? I can't thrust. Why not? I don't have the skill, but it's just like move forward. No, it doesn't work like that. Restrain. Conjure chains of mana to restrain a target to the desired location. The number of chains increases as more mana is used. Well, damn. I'm slower than before. Of course you are. You're younger than before as well. Pitiful. My power is also lacking. This body still needs a lot of training. I need to reach my limit as fast as possible. That's more like it. I need to find it quickly. So I can break through. Parry. Huh? Death. There it is. My limit. Impressive! Training so early in the morning is very admirable of you. Admirable of you. The village definitely needs your type of work ethic, Lawrence. Unfortunately, I received a complaint from these guys. Ambushing and beating your fellow guard trainees. Is this true? I don't need ambushes to beat idiots like them. Bullshit! We were both minding our own business when you suddenly attacked us. You jumped in the alley. Enough. That doesn't seem right. A worthless one skill like you. Stop cringe. Stop Goku beating anyone. Don't make me laugh. Farsight. Restrain. Or was it parry? Regardless, you can't possibly beat anyone with that one skill. Not against the odds. Then... let's fight then, shall we? You need a demonstration. Conjure blade. You think you're capable enough to beat me? You should know your limits. You'll just hurt yourself. I know. But I'll push through regardless. Pierce? Is that his skill? Wait, can he like become a sniper with that? 183, done. 17 more to go. Hey, 1 skill. I ordered you to work overnight, but you're still not done with the nailing. Takes time. Useless 1 skill. I shouldn't have hired trash like you. But fortunately for you, I'm quite gracious. Yeah, sure you are. I'll give you a chance to finish the work by noon. If you can do that with your 1 skill. And maybe I'll consider letting you work for me forever. That sounds like a threat more than a promise. Oh. Oh. As the son of the village chief, it is my fate and duty to keep the state of the village in order. That means keeping the village safe and clean, and making sure that the worthless trash like you won't pollute the streets. Know your place. Still too slow. Double hammering. Yeah, true. He is as strong as I remember. I feel like he has weaknesses that you can exploit, right? His attacks are all straightforward and true to his emotions. Yeah, I mean, is it too easy though? As expected from a prodigy without any competition. I must admit, for a worthless 1 skill, it's impressive to see you keep up with me. But your hard work won't lead you anywhere. Full body haze. Your strength will always be inferior to those with 3 skills. Parry. His skills are truly top notch. He's like, but they're so predictable. I feel like that's where we're going now. And he has learned swordsmanship from the village chief himself. He truly is someone blessed by destiny. Parry. You may be right. I will never beat the strength of 3 skills. Quadra slash. But that doesn't mean I will lose. What of it? It's like I will just have to work harder. Are you telling me to succumb to my fate? No. I won't let the things that I lack dictate the strength of the skills that I have. What are you doing? Get to work. He's like, I quit. It is up to me to cultivate my strength and take control of my own fate. Even if the world refuses to believe in me. You know, he's just like, God damn. Perseverance. Wow. Dedication. If you think you can change fate so easily, Flutter Slash, then prove it to me. Show me your strength. If this is Arnold in battles and you have to do it, where's the jokes? Who recommends? Recommended. It's a back in time story. I feel like it's pretty good so far. After years of fighting against the strong, I've learned to study and memorize their combat patterns, breaking down their offense and defense. The story's just started though. Until they get desperate and make a mistake. Quite a slash. And when I see that moment of weakness, I parry. I will use all the knowledge and strength that I have. To take a victory with my very hands. Huzzah! Guess it's my win. Is this enough proof for you? Other slash. Imbue your weapon with mana and deliver 4 slashes to the target. All slashes will strike the target at the same time. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, but like these chapters are way shorter than normal. He did it. He really did it. He defied the odds despite only having 1 skill. And perhaps... Yo, he about to like throw... Hey, 1 skill, sir? Who told you to stop working? You piece of shit. Ah! The only reason I hired you when you moved here is because 1 skill people like you can work for a cheap price. It's like, nah, it's not happening anymore. You think you're worth more? Don't be delusional. Without me, you're nothing more than food for the Wood Serpent in the mountains. Wood Serpent. Does it have like camouflage that looks like wood? Is this enough proof for you? You bastard! Are you fucking kidding me right now? Don't think you've won yet. I just beat your goddamn leader or whatever and you're still going after me. Look at the state this dude is in. Ugh, don't think you won yet. We'll never acknowledge trash like you. Thank you so much. How do you pronounce that? Shivu? Shivu. Please check out Cultivator against Hero Society. I mean, it is, like I said, possible, but at the moment I'm focusing more on webtoons because of copyright and stuff like that. Sketchy with anything else, to be honest. Enough! Nice, he has some honor at least. Don't humiliate me even further. You win fair and square. You definitely have the strength to control your own fate. But it seems like your body cannot keep up with your strength. As an apology for my previous prejudice, I'll take care of them. I'll make sure that this type of discrimination won't happen again. Yo, he changed real quick. He changed real quick. Not yet. My strength isn't good enough yet. Well, I'm still far from my strongest self. Even my peak couldn't defeat the Demon Lord. I need to find a new way to improve. A new path for the future. Perhaps the Elder in the mountains could help. $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. I'm 34 cents short. Raven, is that you? Is everything alright? Everything is alright, sis. Just wait a little bit more. I'll buy a new mana crystal for your burn soon. Raven, don't push yourself too hard, okay? Yes, sis. Our mana crystal will run out soon. I need to get a new crystal quickly. But I don't have the money to pay the hunters. Should I go to the mountains to hunt instead? But I only have 1 skill. Can I even do it? With the Wood Serpent around. Yeah, but you've inspired him, right? You've been inspired. If he can do it, so can I. Maybe I can do it too. Don't say maybe, just say so can I. You need confidence. 20 years before I was born. A great calamity befell the village. Wood Serpent. An enchanted Wood Serpent was awoken from a nearby ruin. And attacked the entire village. Before everything could be destroyed. A warrior appeared. Ah, it's the old man in the mountains. With his skills of the blade and eye for battle. Appreciate you even more, shit. How do you even... Is it Shivu? Is that how you pronounce it? Appreciate you. With his skills of the blade and eye for battle. He forced the serpent back to its slumber. However, the battle led to multiple casualties. Several deaths and countless injuries. The warrior, out of his guilt, now resides in the mountains near the village, offering help to those who seek it from him. And making sure that the village is safe. The village gave him a title worthy of his feats. The Sage of the Summit. Anyone who has heard of his legend seeks him out, asking him for guidance, but he never gives any, and insight to achieve a greater strength. I lost his arm, just like you. Are you sure you want to meet him? Yes, father. You've told me stories about him before, how he trained the best guards of the village. I believe his insight could help me too, so I can gain a greater strength. I see. I'm glad you're working hard, Will, and doing your best despite having only one skill. But why do you push yourself so hard? Why do you seek strength? Well, I've always known that my life will be faced with many hardships. A journey riddled with impossible obstacles that my own strength can't overcome. I want to make sure that I did my best, despite it all, so I can die without regrets. Regrets, huh? Regrets, huh? That's the Sage of the Summit. I was expecting you. Well, you know of me? Of course. Your fight in the village was truly a spectacle. An untrained man with only one skill, standing up against the son of the village chief. And won. He saw everything. Is it perhaps foresight? You seem to have acquired the strength you need already. Why are you still looking for me? Sage of the Summit, I ask for your guidance. Another one? God damn it. Insane. Insane. Wow. Insane. Guidance. More guidance. I need you to train me so I can gain a greater strength. A strength to push through the overwhelming odds. Train you? I sense you already know, young man. What you're asking for lies beyond training. You can sharpen your sword as much as you want. And take destiny with your own hand. But once destiny looks you back in your eye, you shall soon know that your actions are nothing more than ripples. to the river that we call life. You just wake up the serpent. That's the Wood Serpent. He's like stupid one skill. What is the Wood Serpent doing here? I thought it was just a local myth. And also... Strange. Are you okay? No? Yes, thank you. You are an older Will. An older Will. I'm Wilhelm, his father. Will is standing over there. Before my regression, the serpent was never reawakened. To think it would awaken this time. Did meeting the sage trigger the event? No, that's not it. Or was it something else? Regardless, we have to defeat it as soon as possible, or it will lay waste upon the village. Your sword alone won't be enough to damage it. No matter how much mana you imbue into your blade, its bark-like skin is too hard for a blade to penetrate. Yeah, well, I was never going to stab it anyway. I was going to go inside it. You won't be able to defeat it alone. It doesn't matter if I'm alone. I will push through regardless. Well, where are you going? Hold on. Hold on. If he wants to achieve a greater strength, there are things he needs to personally learn. That pushing through alone is not always the answer. So you would rather just let him die, is that what you're saying? No, you don't. I guess it's true. I can't damage you with just this. So what? Could you read Reborn 4,000 years, please? Which one is that? Can't say I've heard about that one. Can you read Reborn 4,000 years? Then are you telling me to let my son die? If you're talking about like 4,000 years, something great, Archmage or something, then I have already read it like twice. It's on the channel. Swordmaster's youngest son is also on the channel. I think we're up to like... And there we have quite a lot of videos actually. He only has one skill. Parry. He doesn't have the power to defeat something that strong. I'm sorry for interrupting, but Will has the power. I saw it myself. Despite having only one skill, he overcame the odds and defeated everyone that pushed him down. He will surely defeat the serpent the same way, with nothing but his parry. You don't seem to understand the risks. Parry is a skill that heavily relies on perfect timing. In order for Will to parry, he has to cast it at the exact moment of impact. Parry. If he ever gets the timing wrong, my son will get the full force of the Wood Serpent's attack. And he will surely die. Why don't you give him a little bit of trust? From what I can see, Will's parry is something out of this world. Perfectly timed and perfectly executed. Like a shield that nothing could break through. But he should realize by now that a shield alone can't win you a war. I haven't exactly stopped reading on sites like Asura, but I took a break because the series that I read on Asura didn't really do any better than Webtoon, and Asura series and every other series for that matter except Webtoons are... There will be copyright problems eventually. So I was just like, is it worth the risk? Not really at the moment, to be honest. Swordmaster Young-son. I mean, that's because it's Patreon and the YouTube members. When you go past the first video, Swordmaster's Youngest Son, then it's YouTube members or Patreon, like I said. It's up there. It's up there. Going for that tail. Chop that off. What he needs right now is... Oh, there we go. Something that can end the battle swiftly. A sword that can pierce through anything. Ah, pierce. That's cool. 2-1 skills. Seems like people with 1 skill pretty much have a pretty powerful skill though, if they just use it correctly. You don't have to do this alone. I'll be your sword. You are... Yo, he doesn't even remember him. It's just like a thing. What? You forgot about me already? Don't forget about me. When things are hard, you can always rely on your father. Everyone. This is new. Nah, I enjoy reading this. I enjoy it. I mean, this is basically a series that could be on Asura, so I'm not bored. I read what I feel like during the invasion. We didn't have the luxury to rely on others. It's not like Webtoon has bad series. They just have fewer series against the endless onslaught of the demon. We could only focus on our own survival. But now... it broke the restraint. Be careful, Will. Don't worry, Father. We got this. Do you want to be my sword? Yes. What's your name and skills? Oh, I'm Raven. And my only skill is Pierce. Pierce through a target with any object held by the user. The depth of the pierce depends on the amount of mana used. Pierce. Yo, that is super OP, by the way. The one's used by carpenters, yes. Since it's a Wood Serpent, I thought maybe my pierce could damage it. He may be lacking in some areas. But he's got the spirit. Raven, right? So Tony, I don't have the time to teach you anything right now. But let me tell you 2 things for mastering the 1 skill I have. First, believe that your skill can be greater than just carpentry. Skills are only as strong as you make them to be. Second, if you want to be my sword, I want you to trust me and attack when I tell you to. Don't worry about any of its attacks. I'll protect you as much as I can. Got it. Let's go. Parry. Now. Oh shit. Don't hesitate. You are 1 step slower because of it. Make sure you get your timing right. Again. Now. Nice. Now. Now. Yo, he's hesitating. Isn't he? Maybe not. Stab it in the head. It's over now. Stab. Pierce. Did it go through? Well, certainly, yeah, it looks like it went through. Like I said, super OP skill. 2-1 skills took it down as well. What is going on? Did the Wood Serpent get defeated? By just those two? Damn. Yeah, that's what? People watching us? Oh no. Wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, there they. There they. What the hell? Chief, the serpent has stopped its approach to the village. Is it the sage of the summit? I can't tell from here. But a fight seems to be going on. Let us hurry. Let us hurry, guards and trainees. The ones fighting need all the help they can get. Huh? What? Okay, so they got there in time to see the final blow. This is unreal. Those two kids defeated the serpent. Who are they? The one in blue is called Will. The one skilled son of Wilhelm. Will. The one with the parry skill. And the child with him is definitely another one skill that recently moved in. To think that they'd be able to defeat the Wood Serpent. How is that possible? Did they receive help from the sage? I didn't help them at all. Sage of the Summit. I'm here as well, you know. Isn't it amazing? Two people who were born with one skill defeated a monster that 3 skills like us struggle against. I just can't believe it to be true. How can you become a member? You just press become a member on the channel. It's just under the video, should be. It's like become a member, costs like $2 a month. Naturally. I'm sure the others also feel the same, despite seeing their strength for themselves. Hey, you won skill, and if it's not there, then it's on the channel. Like if you go into the channel, it should be there. Or just like press a membership video on a channel, then it should ask you for it. What kind of trickery did you use to defeat the Wood Serpent? Trickery. Okay, so even if we use trickery, okay, we still defeated it, which would be impressive, but what do you mean? Did you use an artifact? Or maybe some scroll? Because let's be honest, there's no way you can defeat anything with your skills alone. I can defeat you. It's just impossible with your strength. This piece of shit. Who decided that? I've always thought that those who lack skills are weak and useless. But after seeing someone continue to overcome the odds despite only having one, I've come to realize that strength is not just about the numbers. It is much more than that. Perhaps our prejudice may have blinded us. Will, son of Wilhelm, and Raven, who recently moved in. For defeating the Wood Serpent and protecting the village, I thank you sincerely. We do get something for it though, right? Not just thanks. As the village chief, I would like to reward you for your accomplishments. Yes. Okay, what is it? Gold? Gold. Oh, gold. Tell me. What do you want for your reward? Money. Duh. I would like to have a proper job. I don't care what job it might be. As long as I get paid enough to buy monocrystals to treat my sister. I see. Then I shall assign you to the hunting party of the village. What about you, Will? What do I need? When I regressed, I thought I needed to have a greater strength to stop the invasion. But I realized that the battle can't be won by myself. I need people to assist me in the upcoming battle. It's like I'm leaving the village. A team. Maybe. I can turn the 4 heroes into a proper team before the invasion. What's wrong, Will? To do that, I would like to enroll in the Academy of Mana and start by finding the first hero. The one that transcended the use of skills and became the star scholar of the Academy of Mana. The future hero of the Deer Kingdom race. Find 1 and 1, eh? 1 and 1, eh? 1 month after the battle against the Wood Serpent, news of the feats of the 2-1 skills has spread all throughout the village. It is also in the description below, by the way, if you want to become a member. Down in the description of the video should be a link towards membership. All throughout the village, there were still people who doubted their strength. Those thoughts were soon changed. Get back here! To think it would be this agile. Try escaping this. Nice. Let's go! Don't worry. I got it. Let's go. He's starting to use his skill more properly. How has anyone thought that was not OP, by the way? Pierce? Like, pierce through anything? Your skill can pierce through anything. And just like, nah, I only have 1 skill. I don't have haste. I don't have far gaze or whatever. Farsight. I don't have farsight. And I don't have restraint. Dude has stabbed through anything, and you've improved quite a lot with this new hire. I was skeptical at first with your 1 skill and all, but your timing and ability has gotten better. You're too kind. Honestly, I guess it's really true that you defeated the Wood Serpent. Speaking of which, I hear that the other 1 skill is going to the Academy of Mana. Aren't you going with him, Raven? It would be nice to be able to learn in the academy, but he has to provide for his sister. I'm quite content with what I have now. Besides, I'm still treating my sister's burns. I can't just leave her here alone. Maybe his sister is one of... Nah, she probably died in his previous life. Torchlight. Don't throw your torchlight recklessly. 3 against 1 now, eh? You might end up hitting your allies if you're rash. How about this? Spin Strike. Your Spin Strike definitely has a lot of power when charged, but it's easy to dodge if you see it coming. Use that skill when you see that the enemy is preoccupied. You should be able to catch the enemy off guard. Forward slash, like this. Yeah. Just like that. Heh. What a monster. It's been over a month since we joined you in your training, and thanks to you, all of us have improved greatly. But since you'll be going to the academy tomorrow, we thought we could at least give you a gift. Is it a sword? I'm sorry again for my past actions. I don't know how we will ever make it up to you, but we got these for your journey, since you'll be far from home. We got you a link artifact. Okay, so it wasn't the sword. I was like, yo, he's holding the sword now. Is that one? Okay. Link artifact. If anything happens to anyone you decide to link with, the artifact will also be affected. And since you wanted a sword, We got you an enchanted one, engraved with the skill wind slash. Okay, so it wasn't. It was a sword. I was like, yeah, that looks like a new sword. Oh, right. Must have taken quite a lot of money to get these gifts for me. Thank you. However, I have another sword in mind. Is that you, Raven? I'm home, sister. Are you playing with the monocrystals again? You know those are expensive, right? I'm sorry. I'm just not used to seeing these many monocrystals. What about you? I've heard rumors outside how 2 1 skill defeated the Wood Serpent and got a recommendation to go to the Academy of Mana. Aren't you interested, Raven? I can't leave you here, sis. I see. You don't have to worry about me anymore. The crystals that you brought me have healed me a lot. And I feel much stronger than I was before. So live your life, Raven. What the fuck happened? Is that burns on her eye? Don't let me stop you from spreading your wings. Thank you, sis. Does that mean he's going, or is it just like, thank you, sis, but I'm still staying? I have no problem staying. Stay, my welcome. It's finally here. Yeah. The travel falcon that'll take you to the academy. Father. Yeah. Take care of yourself. If something ever happens, I'll return as fast as I can. You don't have to worry about me. Just be careful over there, okay? Yeah. Good morning, young man. I'm a scout sent in by the Academy of Mana to look for possible candidates to enroll in the academy. Are you applying for the Academy of Mana? I am. Alright, take one of the falcons. We'll be going shortly. If there's anyone else willing to apply for the Academy of Mana, step forward immediately. Anyone? I guess there's no... I'm here! I'm here! I'm sorry I'm late. Yo, why is his smile just freaking glowing? I had a lot of things to pack up. It's just shiny. Hope it's not too late for me to join. If you want to apply for the academy, hop on quickly. I didn't even get to jump on. He just like threw me up on there. We'll be going soon. Are you all ready? Yes. Why doesn't anyone else want to go? Like, if it was that easy to apply, you should just like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go. Hey, you didn't defeat the Wood Serpent. Yeah, but like she asked for anyone. All right. Like anyone. Yeah, let's throw this ring in the volcano. Okay, I'll be back soon. Just stop the invasion before it starts. Wow. Raven? Yeah? I thought you'd never come. When is going to the next member stream? Live stream. It's probably no stream end. When is the next member stream? I don't know. At the moment we're just like done webtoons because there's so many webtoons I'm behind on, and that is actually good reading. It depends on if enough people want like one series, like one membership stream. Or one series where I'm actually going to make it members only as well. Like, there will be, like say someone wanted me to continue on with Swordmaster's youngest son, for example. I would need like more people to ask for it and want to join that stream. Because then it would be fun if we had like many people who actually wanted the stream. But I wanted to like do it, to just do it, if you know what I'm saying. Because then I will just do webtoons instead, because no freaking copyright. I got curious. When we fought the Wood Serpent, I was able to see the potential of my strength. I want to know how much higher I could go. What about you? Why do you want to attend the academy? Save the world. Ah, funny. True. I'm trying to build a team. A team made of the strongest people in all of Pandora. Oh, like the legend. When the key of Pandora turns and the world is engulfed in flames. Lion Kingdom, Falcon Kingdom, Deer Kingdom, Wolf Kingdom. Oh, it's like one from each kingdom. The strongest of each nation shall gather. Okay. Griffith, is that you? To bring peace before the dying of the world. These individuals are known as heroes. The heroes of Pandora. Oh, god damn it. Navigate. Conjure a map in front of you that display previously explored areas and your location. The details displayed on the map depends of the user's familiarity of the place. I mean, if I only had one skill and I only had navigate, I guess I could become a guide. I guess I could fly people's places. We're here! So this is the Academy of Mana. Oh, it's up in a tree. That's pretty cool. I mean, the art is pretty damn good. I've heard that the Academy was akin to a tree of knowledge, where people come to learn the nature of mana. But I didn't think that it was an actual tree. Yeah. Neither did I. Right, you weren't here in your last life. So do we just walk inside Academy of Mana? Nope, we need to like pass a trial probably. Not yet. First, we need to become scholars of the Academy. I just hope we made it here in time. Attention everyone! Ah. Welcome to the Academy of Mana, where we research and store all knowledge regarding the world and mana. We accept anyone who wants to enroll and learn in the Academy. But it's up to you to prove that you are worthy. Show us your mastery of mana through your skills. And become one of the scholars in the Academy. I'd even show her. I mean, I got parry. Here we go. Due to rising concerns regarding the examination's difficulty and its low acceptance rate. The exam this year will be quite simple. That doesn't sound good. With nothing but your mana and skills. Last 5 minutes against this golem. Oh, that's pretty. Actually, that's pretty perfect for me because I can only like pierce through, and now I can like pierce through this thing. Couldn't exactly have pierced through my opponent, could I? Who shall volunteer first? Is she for real? No way. That's a Lancer Golem. I like a new Wandering Warrior Buddha. Remember streams this 2 years ago. I mean, if you have more people in chat that's asking for a Warrior of Wudang. New Wandering Warrior of Wudang. Like, people need to ask for it. Okay, we have one. Tony wants it. One of the most destructive weapons of war. Its attacks are said to be able to break through castle walls. This exam is practically impossible. What a bunch of sissies. I will volunteer. Is that like ice and fire? Please state your name and skills. Aoni Khan. My skills are Fire Sword, Ice Sword, and Dual Slash. Aoni Khan. The Aoni Khan? The dual elemental swordsman? To think I'd be able to see him in person. So this is Aoni Khan, huh? Let's see if you truly are the real deal. Proceed. Let me show you all how it's done. I mean, not bad, I guess. Can't be. To think that the Aone Khan couldn't last a single minute. There's no way anyone would try after that. He's just like, next. It's me. He's just like, I'll just parry it. Any other volunteers? Is there anyone? I'd like to volunteer. You are... My name is Raven. I only have Pierce as my skill. I have one skill. Is he serious? This must be a joke. Are you sure you want to fight that? Yes. Please. Yo. This is just like infinite leveling Murray with Bong Dala. Yes. Please. 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 Pretty please. Alright. If that's what you really want. Huh, should I just kill it? Like, look at this golem. He obviously has a weakness. Maybe even 3 weaknesses, if you know what I'm saying. Just freaking stab it through the head. Then, proceed. Just destroy that mana crystal or whatever it is. Puppeteer. Move an inanimate object according to the user's hand movement. Mana will constantly drain as long as this skill is active. Also, you don't really need to beat it anyway. You just gotta dodge. You just gotta dodge. Weave and bob. Weave and bob. How are you so strong, Will? Even if you lack power. Even if you lack speed. It's experience. You always find a way to win. Maybe someday I'll reach your level. I too can be as strong as you. No way. You defeated it, right? Nope, not yet, but like still fighting, I guess. He's keeping up with the golem. How is this possible? Pierce. No, you don't. I can see it. Yo, that is way too close to his eye. Woo! Bang! The enemy's movements. Slice. Its attacks. And its openings. Why haven't you just stabbed it through the head yet? He's just like, that's no fun. It's no fun to just end it immediately. Let's have some fun with this golem. As long as I put in the work, I can be powerful. More powerful than anyone. Did I pass? Did I pass now that I killed the golem? You passed. Wow! That was amazing, one skill. Good job. He may lack 2 other skills, but he made up with it through agility. Whoa. The golem couldn't even touch him. Still can't believe someone dealt with the golem that fast. And a 1 skill at that. But the test has to keep going. Would anyone else like to prove themselves? Now probably lots of people will. That was great and all, but still a Lancer Golem at the end of the day. It's like, nah, we're good. Its offensive power is levels above its defense. You get hit, you're done. My name's Will. I only have parry as my skill. And I'd like to volunteer. Is he even going to use parry? But I don't need my parry for this little weakling. What? Another 1 skill. Can't believe I'm seeing 2 1 skill in a row. Did he gain confidence from seeing the previous battle? Nope. Unfortunately. Confidence doesn't mean strength. Yeah, why is she so high on her horse right now? What? Let us see how many attacks he can parry before losing. Proceed. Yo, Either he's just going to like keep parrying it, like, "Ah, parry, ah, parry, ah, parry," or he's going to like kill it somehow. Parry. Okay, he's using parry. Oh, and he's sending the attack back, of course. Yeah, he's gonna just destroy it with one parry, isn't he? Was that like destruction? Huh. Just one. I just need one. What? What you looking at? He's like, is there something wrong? You know, people are going to think, yo, that golem is weak. That golem must be weak as hell. It's my turn next. They're gonna get annihilated. Sup, David? Sup, David? Miss Elizabeth, I have brought you all the tier 3 books regarding space magic. Leave it there. Anyways, librarian. Isn't today the day of the Academy's entrance examination? Are there any notable passing scholars? Well, there are 2 one-skill people who passed. From what I've heard, the one-skills were able to stop. What I asked you about was the notable scholars who passed exam, not the defects who wriggled their way into this academy. Like I said, they passed with... As long as they don't get in my way of being this generation's star scholar, we can ignore them for now. He's like, okay, like, there's no one except those. Yeah, forget it then. But they are shut it! Okay, fine. Fine, I was just gonna shut it. 5,000 years ago. Nearing the end of the Martial Kingdom's era. The Deer Kingdom founded the Academy of Mana, where the greatest people all over the 4 kingdoms can study and research more about the true nature of mana. The Academy practices a model of self-education, where enrolled scholars are able to enter the Great Library. That makes me wonder though, why didn't he like parry with the Wood Serpent? Why didn't he just like parry the strength back towards it again? Was it too powerful? The scholars can read any books in the Academy for as long as 4 years. In exchange, they must be able to write a paper during their last year in the Academy. What happens if I don't? Do they kill me? They are assisted by a librarian of their own choice, with books and research paper on all things related to mana. However, there are certain books that can't be accessed. These books are only available to the scholar who is able to make a breakthrough in mana research. The Star Scholar. Are there any questions? Yeah. Can I give it to you now? What? I already written one to become Star Scholar. What? Yes. I would like to ask, who is the current Star Scholar? I'm afraid it's not been decided yet. But if you become one, you and your family will gain privileges like that of royalty wherever you go. You will have free access to the best food and drinks any kingdom... What? And drinks any kingdom could give for the rest of your life. Yo! Okay. That also includes mana crystals if you plan on doing more research. Huh. Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. I believe that's all for the Academy orientation. Wait, are we the only 2 who passed? Dude! If you have any further questions, feel free to ask any of the librarians. They shall soon direct you to your rooms. Once again, welcome to the Academy of Mana. I never thought I'd someday be a scholar in this academy, but now I'm even getting their tailor-made uniform. Ain't this pretty cool? Perhaps, but don't get too distracted. There is an academy where all the world's knowledge of mana is stored. We might know a lot about skills, but there are a lot of things we have yet to learn. Do you plan on becoming the Star Scholar? Well, I'm not that knowledgeable in mana to become one. Whoa. But I know a scholar in the academy. Someone that can help us learn more about mana. Her name is Grey Star. I don't think there's a scholar here with that name. Also, the Star last name is only given to the Star Scholar. That can't be. A genius like her should be in this academy at this time. Was Grace an alias? Are you stupid? Her name is just Grace because she needs to be a star to have the last name of Star, you idiot. What about the one closest to become the next Star Scholar? If this Grey Star is the smartest person you know, she should be close to becoming the Star Scholar. Also, how do you even know her? Summer camp. What? It's been a year since I got. I'm glad to be back. Sup, David? Welcome back. Where have you been? Then, you must be looking for Elizabeth. She's currently researching mass teleportation. Major breakthrough in travel once it is completed. She is currently being assisted by our best librarian. However, she can be very strict. What is this drawing in my book? My deepest apologies, Miss Elizabeth. Yeah, that is definitely Grace. My younger brother must have taken it for a bit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I beg for your understanding. This again. You seem to be forgetting who I am. I am Elizabeth Clovis, a noble, and a Star Scholar prospect. You are nothing more than a mere librarian. Don't you dare forget that. Parry, Pierce. Yo, did we just like kill someone? Yo, the parry was enough. Why did you pierce? Why would you slash him? Are you alright? Grace. Yeah, he knows. Grace. How do you know my name? Not important. I just guessed. It's like it's written on your uniform somewhere. Guys, I found us some crickets to eat. Would anyone like some? Lucas? Rose? No. What about you, Will? Would you like some? I guess. Here you go. What? What? What is it? Oh, it's nothing. What do you mean it's nothing? I'm just thinking about what could have been. Would the ones we lost also like eating these? Crickets? I don't think so. I mean, the steak maybe, but... So it's you. You are Grace. This is a story I like. Member stream player who returned 10,000 years later, regressed instruction manual, overpowered sword, reincarnated escort warrior, sword master's youngest son. I mean, like I said, we need enough people who wants the same stream, and then I would do another one. Watch out! I don't need that. It's like, get what you deserve, you worthless commoners. You should learn your place. Summon a firebird. Summon a sentient bird that will follow the will of the user. Mana will constantly drain as long as the summon is active. Learn our place? Yo, I thought he said learn your place. That's funny. We hear that all the time. Then you should know how this ends. Oh, yeah, I actually do. Not well for you, though. Like the back of my palm. I love that character. Like the back of my palm. Yeah, you'll be on the ground. Eating dirt. What? But there's no dirt in it. God damn it. We have to drag them out first, Will. Remember, Raven. When fighting someone you've never faced before, your first priority is to observe them while protecting yourself. Find both the opponent's strengths and weaknesses, and come up with a solution to defeat them. Stop! Is that a fucking cage? No. What the fuck was that? This is... Ugh. Oh no. I'm very sorry about this, Headmaster. Sheathe your weapons, children. The library is not the right place for fighting. She started it. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Fighting so early in the school year. Tell me, what is going on this time? Grace. She gonna lie. So this is the headmaster of the academy. I've only heard stories about her from Grace. How she slowed down the demon invasion from taking over the academy all by herself. But I didn't think her strength would be this massive. She controls the entire library herself. Tell me. What's going on, Grace? I'll tell you. Grace over here is actively sabotaging my research. On one of the books she gave me, a very important page has been vandalized by childish drawings. Is this true? I'm very sorry. It's all my fault. Please don't punish my sister, Headmaster. Artifact cleanse object. Like you couldn't just have done this yourself. You know this spell. Oh, that should be good enough. Make sure you don't do it again. Do that again. Now go arrange all the books in the library tonight. Yes, Headmaster. Wait. Just arranging books for punishment? That is unacceptable. Actively sabotaging the work of a star scholar is considered a crime. She should be kicked out immediately. Huh. Don't overreach your authority, Elizabeth. Yeah. I get it. Just more people will have to choose. Let's go. Grace? I don't know what's going on between you and Elizabeth. But please be careful. Once she completes her research, I don't know how much more I could cover for you and your brother. Thank you, Headmaster. I'll be more careful from now on. We can help if you want. You don't have to worry about her. She won't be able to abuse you guys soon. Not when you realize your hidden potential. Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth. What? The plan to frame the librarian has failed. What do we do now, Miss Elizabeth? Shall we postpone the rest of the plan? Of course not! We have to remove her as soon as we can. Why? You scared? I can finally see it. The path to becoming the Star Scholar. Just you wait, Father. Once I become the Star Scholar, you shall soon know that I am the better child than... What? I'm sorry for interrupting you, Miss Elizabeth. But I think you made a mistake here and also you. This equation has been explored and proven false in the paper of... This issue is also referred and quoted on page 57 of the dimension folding theorem. So that's why she hates her. She's smarter than you. If you want to read them, I can bring them to you alongside those that you requested. She should be kissing her feet! Daddy issues. Daddy issues. Yes. So many. So you guys live in a village near the Pillar of Pandora? Yeah, you can see the pillar standing in the horizon. Sister Grace tells me it's the biggest structure in the world. Is it true? Is it even bigger than the Academy of Mana? I haven't seen the pillar up close, but I think so. Ada, can you help me gather those books for this shelf? Here you go, sis. Here's the rest too. Thank you so much for lending us a hand. It would have taken hours to clean up all of these. Will and Raven, right? Is there anything that I could help you with as thanks? Perhaps you have a topic you'd like to learn in the academy. Actually, we need someone who is knowledgeable in mana to join us in our journey. And since I hear that you are the best librarian in the academy, I think that person is you. Oh. I'm honored that you see me that highly. But adventuring isn't really on my mind right now. I'm more focused on giving my brother a good future in the academy. I hope you understand. Then why don't you become the next Star Scholar? Should be easy with your knowledge. After all, becoming one will give you and your brother all the things you'll ever need for a great future. I'm not sure what you've heard about, but knowledge alone doesn't automatically give you that title. To become the Star Scholar, it hasn't. You have to actively research on the true nature of mana and pioneer a new way to apply to the world. I've been curious about that a lot, but isn't mana just energy used to fuel our bodies and skills? That's definitely true, but there's more. As you know, all creatures have mana flowing through them. The mana follows a certain path that we now call as magic circles. Shinstar, the very first Star Scholar, found that within every creature there lies 3 magic circles that we can manifest into the world. These 3 are what we call skills today. Right. But the application of skill is more than meets the eye. Conjure thread. Conjure a thread of mana that flows from your fingertips towards the target. The thickness and strength of the thread depends on the amount of mana used. The second Star Scholar, Joseph Starr, noticed that 2 exact skills are used and applied differently on different parts of the world. This is because people can have different interpretations of the same skill. He calls this phenomenon mana expression. By interpreting my skill's target as different points around these books, my simple thread skill can become a rope that can bind and restrain. Perhaps you both have experienced it before. Your skill doing something more than what you expected. Yeah, Parrying Death was kind of special, I guess. Yeah. Unfortunately, the same thing applies for the opposite direction. If you're surrounded by an environment that limits your imagination and expression, how you use your skill will be limited too. Which is why I'm staying here in the academy with my brother. This is the perfect place for someone to learn and express themselves. A place where no one is chaining you down when it comes to learning. There are people who will help you in your research and goals. And people who only want to learn for their own benefits. Stopping at nothing to achieve their goals. As a librarian of the Academy, it is my duty to help and assist those who are trying to learn new things. I still don't get how this has anything to do with not being a star though. If I risk that by trying to become the Star Scholar, I will also risk the future I'm paving for my brother. You do know that she is already treating you like trash, right? It's just impossible. You certainly know a lot about mana. But as one skills who became scholars of the Academy, we can assure you, nothing is impossible. Not bad, I guess. Not bad, I guess. Good morning, Ada. The sun is up. Good morning, sister. How was the book I asked you to read yesterday? It was alright. I'm not done with it yet. That's perfectly fine. I just hope you learn new things while staying with me in the library. After all, if you learn something new, it's a lesson that will never leave you, ever. Meat. Don't worry, Sister Grace. I will never leave you, ever. Why do you call her Sister Grace? Sounds like a nun. I will never... don't worry, sister. Like, you don't need to, like, add the grace part. Are you sure you want to be on book distribution duty? I can move you to book arrangement if you want. That way Elizabeth can't harm you and your brother. It's alright, Headmaster. I'd rather help the scholars to the best of my ability. Sentry. Conjure a third eye that can look around based on the user's well. Mana is constantly used while the skill is active. I'm not talking about that, you fool. You've changed a lot from the first time I met you. You've learned to use your skills to help those that need guidance. I just don't want you to turn back to who you were before. Back to the kid that will steal everything just to fill in the void in their heart. She seems happy here. Are you sure we need her in our journey? Our skills are at their best when they're applied to the right circumstances. We need someone that can broaden those circumstances for us. Our knowledge and versatility are perfect for it. It'll be hard if it's just us. After all, we are one skill. The ones that overwhelmed the Lancer Golem were you guys? What do you think? Do you want to join us in our journey? I'm sure you both mean well, but I don't want to abandon those that I can help. Miss Elizabeth, these are the books that you requested yesterday. I made sure that these books aren't vandalized as well, so that your research won't be held back. Grace? I may have been too harsh on you yesterday, so I brought you a gift. This is honey, one of the luxuries produced by my house. The Clovis estate, definitely poisoned. Hope you like it. And I hope you continue to support me in my endeavor to become this generation's Star Scholar. Why are you happy about that? Thank you, I'm sure you understand what I mean. I want you to support me and only me. I think that would be best for you. I think that would be best for you and your brother. What? What do you mean only you? Like we'll be working in your basement? Yeah, that could work. She about to tie me to a wall. You're very knowledgeable. You are very knowledgeable, librarian. I'm highly impressed. A librarian of your caliber will make a star scholar out of anyone. Even myself, you mean? Something that I have wanted ever since I enrolled here. If you help me, and only me, I might give you something even better in return. Yo, I'm not helping you for honey. I believe it's best for the both of us. And your brother too. I'll help you as much as I can. But I'm sorry, Miss Elizabeth. I have a duty to follow as a librarian. I see. How unfortunate. And for this honey, keep it. Consider it a gift for all the things you've done till now. I still don't want it. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth? Yeah? Proceed with the plan. Is there something wrong? Yeah, I've been reading up on books about demons and the end of the world. But these books are wrong! They're all from fables and bedtime stories. They just say they're monsters that signal the end of the world. Nothing else. Are you sure these demons are real? I'm sure of it. Either I haven't read enough books yet, or they're somewhere else, or its information is only accessible by special means. The Star Scholar. Speaking of which, what will we do if we can't convince Grace? Who shall we take in our journey? I don't know yet. But perhaps we can find someone in town. I hear there are a lot of mercenaries for hire. Never seen honey in real life. Can we try it as soon as we return home? Of course. But not too much. We wouldn't want to use it all in one go, would we? Of course. I'm glad you understand. Ada? Why don't we play a little game? Huh, being followed, huh? Something we played many times before. What kind of game? Run for your life. What? Ah, first one home. Let's race home. Do you mean? Yeah. A game of chase. A game of chase. Chase that honey. An eye that finds the target. And strings that steal it. So you're the infamous weaver of coins. Calling me impressed? Hidden deep in this city's darkest alleys, your mastery shines bright. I was planning on surrendering you to the guards, but you are probably just a lamb that lost its way. Why don't I show you better ways to use your skills? Pierce. Shit. You're quite elusive for a librarian. So this is what the Great Academy has to offer. Hold on tight, Ada. We're getting out of here. The four-eyed worm. She's really making this harder than necessary. Can you track her down? I still can. As long as they hold on to that gift. They won't be able to hide. We can track them all. Not against this tracking artifact. Oh, right, the honey. This should be far enough for us to rest. Just to get rid of the honey. Are you scared? Don't worry, Ada. Nothing bad will happen to us. I'll make sure of that. I made a promise after all. Remember? Ah, shit. Nice dodge. These guys. How did they find us? Should be pretty obvious about now. Come on, think about it. Who do you hate? Who hates you? Like they know exactly where we are. Is it skill? Track? No, that requires a target's blood to activate. Farsight? Probably not. That only gives vision of things far away. Wait. Perhaps it's... Throw away the honey, Ada. Yo, he didn't hesitate. He just like, get the fucking... I see. A mana crystal embedded inside the jar. I knew it. Elizabeth. Oh shit. No. I can't dodge in time. Parry. Ow! Ada. Looks like you found the artifact. Fortunately, we don't need it anymore. Track. If the user touches the target's blood, show a trail to the user that leads to the location of the target. The skill remains active as long as the blood is still wet. You. Do you know what you've done? Oh shit, she's gonna kill you guys. We... Oh. Huh. You all seem to enjoy chasing us around. Wow. Let's have some fun, shall we? Now it's my turn. Brace yourself. You thought I was running from you? I was doing you a favor. Now I'm done. I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've used my skills this way. I hope you can forgive me for what I'm about to do to you. Don't let your guard down. The right is most dangerous when it is cornered. Keep an open eye and yo, cornered. Ha! Me, yo, look at that. Oh, he about to get. I mean, he about to get strangled. Boss, let him go. Homing shot. Direct an object thrown by the user to target. The strength of the throw will be preserved despite the change in direction. It said throw though. Number of change in direction depends on the amount of mana used. Yo, that's not a throw, that's a shot. Doesn't look like she needs any help. Crescent cut. Perform a wide, powerful slash from the user. If applied with a weapon, the slash will have perfect alignment. Dang it. My threads. Oh, he's free. Are you alright, boss? No, I'm not. I'm not alright. I'm fine. Just hit your next shot while she's distracted. Crescent slash. This is a crescent. So it's a crescent cut. An action type skill that boasts perfect alignment to one slash. I won't be able to subdue him easily with my threads. If I break the weak points of the surrounding structures, I can force an opportunity myself. Crescent cut. I knew it. Crescent slash is perfect alignment. Is very effective on things that are too hard to slice. Homing shot. Now for the rest of you. Oh shit. Yeah, that's Pierce. Stronger than just... You thought some books could... Ears. You may have read a lot about a skills librarian. But books can't teach you experience. I almost forgot. The library has given me a lot of information that can help me in any situation in life. Yep, not of kind of... What? But in a fight where lives are at stake, anything can happen. Yeah, that is kind of weird, Tony, that they're not taking the child hostage. It's like, what? We are murderers. But we have codes in order to win. I have to. No way. Stomp. Imbue your foot with mana and stomp the ground with tremendous force. The strength of the stomp increases the more mana is used, so you destroy the threads with a stomp. Creative. Dang it. They're not giving me enough time to think. Of course they're not. It's like, God damn it, why don't you just give me a moment? Let me think about how I can defeat you. She's getting distracted. I'll try to push her to the edge even more. I'm glad they have morals. I don't think they have morals. They just forgot about the kid. And keep her other eye distracted. Once I join the battle, it's up to you to end this hunt. It was fun while it lasted, librarian. But this ends now. You're right. What? Oh, did she make... control his arms, not to cut him. This ends now. Huh? The tank wasn't distracting her. She was controlling him to make it seem like she's overwhelmed. And forced us to lower our guard and take the bait. This librarian. She's a monster. Why the hell wouldn't she just go for the star? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Stupider. My father once said that people are bound to their own destiny. Most people are destined to fail, regardless of how hard they try. But there are others who struggle despite it. And are somehow able to succeed. I think by monster just like means really powerful. But there are those that will always come out on top. Geniuses. Individuals who are destined for greatness. Artifact Foresight. Miss Elizabeth. The mercenaries have all failed. She seems to have been hiding her strength all this time. I'm guessing it is to protect her brother from unwanted attention. We just have to capture her brother. She needs to be destroyed before the Academy realizes her potential. You both should know what happens if these geniuses are allowed to shine. They'll only bring ruin to everyone around them. Are you sure about this, sister? Of course, I've read about it in the book. A way to awaken our skills early. Does that mean she killed her brother or something? I did it. My first skill. That's amazing, sister. Father will be proud. Why don't you try it too, Lucas? If you close your eyes and concentrate... Yo, he about to burn alive. You might feel your mana swirling inside you. It'll be hard at first. But if you practice... Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it was opposite. It was the opposite. Like, oh, you can try it too. It's really hard, but like gradually you can. But if you practice, Lucas. Yo, what is this? What is this? Oh, is this right, sister? Is this how it's supposed to be? God damn it! What's going on? That's amazing, Lucas. Yeah, she thought it was amazing all the way until her father was just like, "Damn, you amazing son." What about me? Nah, you're fine. You're able to manifest your skill too. You're a genius. Okay, so she was happy for him at first. If father sees our skills, he will surely be proud. Finally, a genius with 7 skills have been blessed into this family. Like I thought, like, damn. With your destined greatness, House Clovis will rise once more. Father? What about my skill? Am I also a genius? Why don't you stick to your books, Elizabeth? Your father is quite busy with more important things. Miss Elizabeth, is it true? You're going to the Academy of Mana. Why didn't you tell any of us? Sir Lucas will be worried if you suddenly disappear like that. What of it? Are you two going to stop me? You both know what my father wants the most. He wants to push the Clovis house to its former glory. If I become the Star Scholar, perhaps he will acknowledge me as well. But if you fail, I cannot fail. Is this? Otta. Yeah. Let him go, Elizabeth. Isn't it me you want? I don't know what I did wrong to you, but this has to stop now. Don't kid yourself. Conjugaleo. You and I both know the potential threat you bring. You're nothing but a mere librarian. But I cannot ignore the potential brilliance of your memory and intelligence. I cannot risk you threatening my destined greatness. So I suggest you stop struggling and just die. Or your brother will be the one to face the consequences. Farewell, Grace. Your knowledge has helped me a lot in my research. But I cannot let you reach your full potential. The potential to become the generation's Star Scholar. Potential this, potential that. I don't know what you're blabbering about. But if you harm them any further, your potential ends right then and there. If you think you have a shot. Well, what are your thoughts about what Grace said? About not joining us in our journey? No, about skill expression. She said that skills depend on your interpretation of them, right? So if we know more about our skills, perhaps we can find new ways to apply them. It's a genius too, I guess. That's easier said than done. Seems like we have uninvited guests. Yo, Jedis! We got a Jedi and a Sith Lord also. You guys? Get rid of them. Raven. On it. No, you don't. Parry. What? Ears. Hey, Will. I found an interesting way to use Pierce. Huh? It's an old technique used by an ancient group of cave nomads. Dig? But interestingly, they used it mainly for traversal. Huh. Traversal. Yeah. Pierce works by having a held object penetrate through a specific target. When the target touches the target or anything in between, it will proceed to pierce based on the mana used. This is why pierce is predominantly used by carpenters, sculptors and archers if they are accurate enough. But for these nomads who encounter caverns and cliffs while traveling, they have found a technique to use pierce for traversing these dangers. By partially casting pierce at the tip of the held object and aiming for the air between you and your destination. You can fly. What? You can move faster. Whoa! You will be able to trigger pierce early and launch yourself to your desired destination. Yo, that is basically haste. Maybe even better than haste. Whoa. That was harder than I anticipated. Like, that was too far. You. Gotcha. Everything's okay now. Don't think I'm letting you go that easily. Yeah, well, you lost your hostage, so Grace can do what she wants now. That distance you traveled must have taken quite a lot of mana. Actually didn't. Bro, unlock dash attack. Yeah, let's go. Use run away. You won't be able to dodge this one. What is Grace doing? Ada! Conjure threat. That was late. Late ass reaction time. Are you both okay? We're fine. Oh, what happened to your arm though? However, we seem to have pissed someone off. Summon an earth bear. Summon a sentient bear that will follow the will of the user. Mana will constantly drain as long as the summon is active. Yeah, that looks like it takes a lot of mana. I don't know who either of you are. Don't get in our way. How about no? No can. Da, 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 da. How peculiar. These guys seem to have the skills and teamwork to put up a decent fight. But oddly enough, they seem quite desperate. Iron skin. Coats your body with a protective layer of mana. As strong and as stiff as iron. Mana will constantly drain as long as the skill is active. Is it by their own choice, or perhaps? I gave you a choice, Grace. To accept your own demise and save your little brother. Or to struggle and lose everything. Yeah, what happened to his arm? Oh shit. Is she gonna like blow him up? Fate seems to have chosen a ladder for you. So struggle, Grace. Struggle against the circumstance of your own fate. And the consequences of impeding my own. I shall get rid of you next. And take the title I rightfully deserve. Fire mine. Physically place a mark on a held target, which will explode if the user wills. If not detonated, the mark will disappear after a short time. Huh. No way. Grace, can you stay here for a bit? Daddy will just walk his friend home. Just for a bit. Yo, did he just leave? Dad? Dad? Oh my god. Dad? All I remembered back then was darkness. It's just you and me. Cast aside to the whims of fate. I sometimes ask myself, Perhaps it's better to end it all right here. To save myself from the pain of being abandoned. I don't. But your light keeps reminding me. Oh. That's right. I'm not alone. Aww. I may have been abandoned in a world of darkness. But with you, I will live through it. I will pave our way out of this depths. I will steal. I will kill. And I will suffer. Just so you can live in a brighter future. No. No, 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 no. Please, Ada. Don't leave me, please. Without you, there's no more reason for me to go on. Is he like completely gone almost? Did she blow him up? Don't give up, Grace. You can still save him. What do you mean? That's right, Grace. You must not give up on your sibling. I'm sure you can find a way to save him. You can parry everything. A trash anime. Oh yeah, that won't be possible. The damage of that level can only be healed by a miracle restoration skill. Nah, it's not the same. A skill only reserved for royalties. There's no way you can find that skill here, Star. Then perhaps you can produce that skill. You mean? Yeah, to manually write skills on thin air. Spell casting. Oh, that's cool. Your parry timing truly is fascinating to see, Will, but somehow the way you use it is a bit rigid. As long as it works, I couldn't care less. I should have expected that from the hero who mastered their one and only skill. But I hope you won't be blinded by your own mastery. Skills are commands that can dictate the will of the world. And to better understand that will, you must know the language behind it. I don't fully understand how it will work, but I'm sure you can find a way to produce skills with your strings. For the sake of your brother. I don't know if it's possible, but I will try. Unlike artifacts and skills as stamps out to command onto the world. Studies about manually writing skills have all ended with catastrophic results. In order to succeed, you must pioneer a way to write skills in the world and become this generation's star scholar. And what makes you think I'll let that happen? You have yet to defeat me, or any of my men. You don't have to worry about that. As long as we are here, no one will be able to touch them. Overclock. Increased user sense of time by overloading the brain with mana. Other senses will be greatly diminished while the skill is active. Breathe, Ada. Just breathe. It's not worse than that. Yo, that just looks like his arm is really severely burned, to be honest. That was an explosion. I'm a bit lost at the moment. I've read almost all the books in the Great Library. But none of them have a concrete way of saving you. I feel like I'm swimming on dark waters right now. But fear not. I will definitely find a way. Just remember, Ada, I'm always there for you. Who is this guy? He's dancing around our attack range like it's nothing. And if we try to break through and deal with the librarian, He's always there to stop us in our tracks. Parry. I was going to ignore them and finish off the librarian. Huh. He's making it impossible for us. Not to mention this other guy. Get away from me! Pears. Pears. This Pears paired with his raw agility is something I cannot underestimate. I need to constantly keep an eye on him. If I make a single mistake, all the things I worked hard for will be gone. Will cease to exist. This is annoying. Their iron skin is too strong for my blade to work, and their attacks lack the firepower worthy enough to parry. Then, yeah, just like smash through it. If I can't break through that armor, I'll just have to knock them down with it. You're strong. I'll give you that. Parry. What? But this battle ends right here. I see. A delayed explosion, huh? Impact strike. When an object imbued with the skill comes in contact with another object, an explosion will trigger at the point of contact. Strength of explosion depends on the amount of mana used during imbuement. Let's dance, shall we? What's wrong? Is the shield finally breaking? He's like, I got another one. It's like the spoon killer. Finally, the spoon breaks after years with hitting. He's like, oh my god, I'm safe! And then opens up his coat. There's just like so many spoons, so many shields. Sorry, dude, but like I got more. Well, I'm sorry. I know you told me to observe and attack only when given a chance. Huh. But I can't just let her actions slide. Pierce. I must defeat her. As many times as I can. What's wrong? Are you tired with that Pierce already? You... Pierce. I must admit, you have a lot of firepower, but you're too inexperienced in combat. Fire mine. Shit. Yeah. He told you, didn't he? You need to find out about the weakness. How did he get there, though? Well, take this. Well, that's not good for the shield. I'm sorry, I couldn't defeat... Calm down, Raven. Don't let your emotions dictate your actions. Remember, the goal isn't to defeat them. We are here to buy time for grace. What blinding fate you have. You may be pushing us back temporarily, What makes you so sure that she will succeed? Even with her intellect. To manifest a skill you don't have is simply impossible. Yeah, for a girl with no talent, she does have a crazy amount of mana. Is something left and right. I mean, it's not that she doesn't have talent. Like, she is also probably a prodigy, right? But her brother was just like way more of a prodigy. So her dad was like, yo, this is the one. Doesn't matter how much time you can give her. Her hopes will soon break in the face of reality. If you say so. Just give up and find another path. Because you will only face failure in this one. Parry. And who decided that? What? It's alright to fail once. It's alright to fail a million times. As long as you learn and push through that failure. Parry's sword were... Yo, what? Oh, he learned something new. There will always be light ahead of you in the future. Does that mean like he can take the power from the hit and use the sword back with it? Is that what What? That sounds OP, by the way. That sounds OP, by the way. No. It can't be. How are you able to parry my impact strike? I do admit, dealing with your skill is a bit tricky. But that's it, it's just a little bit annoying. It is true that delayed attacks are very difficult to parry. But once the timing of the explosion is memorized... Oh, there we go. I can parry it easily. Then it is easy to parry. You are indeed strong. What you even know? When overwhelming talent grows, everyone around will become nothing but failures. If I want a chance to achieve my goal against one, I must extinguish them before they fully mature. Do I look like a prodigy to you? By any means necessary. I see. I recognize those eyes. Is it like it's your eyes? Eyes blinded by desperation. To change one's fate. But you made a grave mistake. Raven. Die. Instead of improving yourself to reach your goals, you try and destroy any threat that could overtake you. And it has made you weak. All that you're doing is watching your back. Conjure fire word. Yeah, not this time. And not moving forward to reach your destination. There is a saying that comes around. The path to success is not a straight line. There will be highs. And there will be lows. Okay, that looks like way more damage than it looked before. Like that, it looked like he only had a little bit on his arm. That was like half his body. But if you keep wasting your time on someone else's path instead of your own, then you will never grow. Only those who try to move forward will see the results of their own efforts. And only those who face their fears will see the limit of their own skills. Skills are commands that can dictate the rules of the world. They are considered as gifts from the gods, passed down to us through our blood. Some of us see it as a blessing, a symbol of power and strength. Some of us see it as a burden, a binding chain of duty and responsibility. And some of us see it as a tool, a way to push through the odds. Tonight, however, was seen as a miracle. The world witnessed something different. For the first time in history, the gifts thought to be granted by gods were crafted by the mortal hands. You could still say that that was a gift from the gods, though, like, to her. I was young when I first awakened my skills. In the face of poverty and starvation, it was kill or be killed. I was forced to learn quick. I stole from others to feed ourselves and guarantee a tomorrow for the both of us. Hey kid, so you are the infamous weaver of coins. You should stop now before it's too late. There is more to life than this. Worry not, I may have been sent here to destroy you, but I think a little scolding will suffice. I love how no one reacts except for her. So what do you think? Do you want to work here in the academy? But I only know how to steal. That's alright. There are multiple paths to a brighter future, and helping those who need it can be one of them. You just have to give it a chance. But I may have given you too much. In your fear of your future, you attack those who try to help you, and shed the blood of those who do not deserve it. And in my complacency for my future, I let it happen. But I feel like they're gonna stop her though, like I'm not gonna let her kill her. I helped you despite your animosity, and gave you a chance to make it right. But never again. Ow. You have crossed the line, Miss Elizabeth. You've hurt the only one I cared for, and tried to ruin the path that I am paving for him. So now you shall face the consequences. I will show you the future you desperately wanted to extinguish. The future that helped me save my brother. Summon Firebird. And the future that will help me destroy you. Amazing. She did it well. Yeah, but like this is not the Elizabeth I know. She found a way to save Anna. And recreate a skill she does not have. Yeah. But something's not right. But using that miracle heal should have spent almost all her mana. Not to mention the mental fatigue of her overclock skill. Is she perhaps? Raven, quickly knock out Grace. What do you mean? She's pushing herself too hard. She already spent so much energy and mana in brainstorming a way to recreate skills. If she doesn't stop now, she will die. Headmaster. Hey kid. I came here as fast as I could when I saw your strings. I was going to give you a little scolding for doing something so dangerous. But I was wrong. You did well, Grace. Or should I say, Grace Star. So there is a new Star Scholar. And one who transcends the use of skills. Is this all true, Headmaster? It is as you say, oh four kings. Interesting. So tell us, how should we use and regulate this new form of power? She is a librarian and a citizen of the Deer Kingdom. Now, perhaps we can assign her some projects to work on inside Academy. Why don't you send her to the Falcon Kingdom first? The transportation network of Pandora definitely needs an upgrade. Don't get it blinded by its power, fellow kings. Power of that magnitude and flexibility can harm our current technology. Don't you agree, King of the Lion? As you all know, our kingdoms are built around the use of skills. Previous Star Scholars have improved our understanding of it. We've learned new and innovative ways to use skills to progress human civilization. And even more so, breed perfect individuals to fulfill certain tasks. Telepathy, conjure illusion, mimic voice. You should know about it too, Headmaster. You are a product with the perfect skill set tasked to manage and protect the Academy. The perfect tool. Now, what do you think will happen if someone breaks that mold? What do you think will happen to the world? If someone we don't have control over transcends our current system of power. Oh shit. Aye. Isn't it obvious, Headmaster? We celebrate. And once she's used to the benefits of being the Star Scholar, we bind her with duties that fit her title. So it really is true? Grace just became the new Star Scholar? I wondered why the Headmaster asked us to gather all of a sudden. She did cast that Miracle Heal skill a few weeks ago. She doesn't have that skill, right? How did she do it? It's truly a miracle. They seem to be having fun. I guess being a Star Scholar truly is a big deal. You could say that. Regardless if we enjoy these events or not, our goal remains the same. We may have won the battle this time, but we have to keep pushing forward to win the war. I guess so. Well, Raven. Ara! Grey Star. We finally found you two. Thank you again for protecting us back then. I wouldn't have succeeded if you guys weren't there. You're too modest, Grace. It was all a matter of time. Still, we thank you. So what do you plan to do now? Do you want to stay here and do research as a Star Scholar? Or do you want to join us in our journey? During the battle to save Ada, I realized I was too complacent towards my future. I never even gave myself a chance to aim higher. But you two showed me something else. You believed in me and the potential I can bring. And in turn, you made me believe in myself too. Perhaps it's time for me to guide my fate with my own hands. Experience the world for what it is. And maybe help those that needed help too. I'm glad. With your knowledge and intellect, we can definitely save the world from being engulfed in... What? Yo, this is too early. Hellfire. You. What are you? I mean, we're too late though. Like, there's no way you can make it there. Unless you can teleport. We need to go now. What? My dad's in trouble. Teleport me. Where? Home. Where's home? God damn it. It can't be. That's... Embers. The invasion should happen in 5 years' time. If that ember is what I think it is. Then... Father is in danger. Get back. Will. What is happening? Is this attack happening now? Like, what the hell? What just happened? Ah, flying. What? Pierce. Conjure thread. Everyone, watch out! This has never happened before. Control domain. As a headmaster, I'm always connected to the state of the Great Library. But something horrifying seems to have severed one of these connections. It feels like control domain. Bind your being to a specific area through mana. All objects within the area upon skill cast can be controlled with mana. Skill cast. If objects within the area are damaged, the user will also be affected. My mana itself was burned away. You too. What do you have to explain for this destruction you caused? I'm sorry for what happened, Headmaster, but the embers that did this came from the link artifact that connects me to my father. He is a scout in the village near the Key of Pandora. I'm sure you've heard the legend about that structure. When the key turns, the world will be engulfed in flame. And those embers. It is as you think. It is but a part of a flame. A fire that burns mana itself. People had their doubts. The end of the world is something only madmen would believe in. But they cannot deny what they just witnessed. The destruction a mere ember of this flame could bring. This is part of your research, is it not? Yes, Headmaster. I see. There are barely any papers to back up your claims. But to see a skill be burned by mere embers, I cannot help but trust you in this. Take 2 of my travel falcons. If what you say is really true, then I need you to go back to your father and gather as much intel as you can. Why don't more people go? We will notify the 4 kingdoms of these events. Is it really alright for them to go alone? Yeah, that's my question. Why would they go alone? I know you also want to go and help them, Grace. But if we want the 4 kingdoms to act quickly, we will need a star scholar to convince them directly. Okay. Why don't you go then? Or send anyone else, for that matter. And if the legends really are true, then let's hope that we are not too late. I did not expect to see demons so early, but okay. Anchor Fist. Coat your arm with a gauntlet of mana. This gauntlet can be launched with a punch. The weight of the gauntlet increases as much as mana is used. Restrain. Dang it. Even that doesn't work. Get back, Wilhelm. Conjure Blade plus Restrain. Now, multi-shot. Legolas. We get him. What's the situation, Wilhelm? Where did this monster come from? I also don't know. But one thing is for sure. That monster is something we've never seen before. Our skills are mostly ineffective against it. Fortunately, there is only one. Could say that again. Those wings. Are those wings? Oh no. Something's different. The sky should be crimson from the flames of invasion. But it remains unchanged. Was I mistaken? Is it really the invasion? Well, this legend you're talking about, is it really true? I know you know more than what you're letting on, but these demons, do we really have to kill them? I can't expect you to believe me, Raven. But I've encountered them in the past. Creatures that bring the end of the world. Demons. They are born with the sole purpose of destruction. Conjure blade. Anchor fist. With flesh as durable as steel. And hellfire that burns anything it touches. Shit. Is that his freaking... Yo! Is that meat? Okay, no. They have to be destroyed. Before they burn the world asunder. Seriously? It got one already? God damn. Is he crying? Does that mean it's a human? Maybe? I'm sorry, Will. I don't think I can follow you on this. These demons you describe, I've seen them before too. I got them on a stone. You're going to be okay now. Sister. What? Does that mean he's a demon? Yo, what? Wait a minute. Does that mean... Yo, when he takes away the bandage on his eyes, the red as well. Is he like half demon? Is he demon? Are they demons? Are they both demons? Might be demons, you guys. They might be demons. If you want more content, you gotta subscribe, put on notifications on. And if you want to get notified when I'm streaming, you can join Discord in the description. And there's always more content on YouTube members and Patreon. Links are in the description to that as well. And yeah, like the video. Comment under the video. Show me that you enjoyed. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.